Small voices, big leaders. Let's look at different levels of leadership. When most people hear the word leader, they picture someone grown up, someone with power, someone standing at the front, telling others what to do. But no, this can happen anywhere. Leadership doesn't begin when you're older. It doesn't wait for a title or a job. Look at this child helping another to zip their bag. Leadership starts in small moments, moments that are easy to miss. Here, this child approaches another who is sitting alone with no one to play with. A leader is someone who notices when another person feels left out and chooses to sit beside them. In a classroom, this boy raises his hand and shares an idea, showing others that he is having a go, even if his answer isn't perfect. A leader is someone who speaks up, not to be the loudest, but to be honest. This group of children are working together, sharing supplies. How awesome is that? Leaders don't have to be in charge. They don't have to be perfect. When you make a mistake, pause, then correct it. Sometimes leadership means saying, "I was wrong," and trying again. This girl stands up for someone being teased. Leadership is choosing kindness when it would be easier to stay quiet. This child is comforting a friend who's upset. It's listening, it's caring, it's understanding how your actions affect others. These children are taking turns, cheering each other on and helping their teacher. Children lead every single day, in classrooms, on playgrounds, at home, and in their communities. Children also lead by the way they present themselves, speaking politely, dressing smartly, following rules. Setting an example of good behavior and work ethic are good examples of this. Every time you include someone, every time you tell the truth, every time you help without being asked, every time you offer support to others, you don't have to wait to grow up to make a difference. You don't have to be fearless to be brave. Your voice matters. Your choices matter. Because big change doesn't always start with big people. It starts with small voices willing to lead. Part 2. What makes a good adult leader? Let's move on from the children and look at how they evolve into good adult leaders. Those children grow up, they carry those small moments with them into classrooms, workplaces, families, and communities. And leadership grows with them. This boss helps her employee by sitting down and lending a listening ear. This is a great example of being there for others when they feel that they need someone to talk to. Being a good leader isn't about control. It's not about being the loudest voice in the room. It's about rolling up your sleeves and working alongside others towards a common goal, or even working towards different outcomes. A good leader leads by example. Every day, they show up. They do the work. They act the way they expect others to act. In this team meeting, the leader listens, nods, and takes notes, showing interest in what is being discussed. A good leader listens not just to respond, but to understand. They value the people they lead, knowing that respect is earned, not demanded. This leader gives credit to others by pointing toward a team member and recognizing her contribution to the discussion. Good leaders are fair. They don't play favorites. They don't forget who helped them get there. They lift others up. Because leadership isn't about standing above people, it's about standing with them. Effective leadership involves deep thinking and self-reflection. Good leadership also means making hard choices, doing what's right, even when it's uncomfortable, and holds their position with confidence. And when leaders make mistakes, they own them. They don't hide behind excuses. They learn. They grow. This teacher is encouraging his students and giving them guidance in solving a maths problem. The best leaders create space for others to succeed. They inspire confidence. They turn fear into trust. These children are watching a builder and her team building a house across the road from the park. They are amazed at how she organizes her team. Adults need to bear in mind that the next generation is always watching. They learn leadership not from words, but from actions. This father has taken his son for a walk, explaining to him how he can become a good leader during his football match by showing great sportsmanship. Leadership is a responsibility, a chance to shape the world, one decision at a time. Parents lead through their actions as their children live and learn about the world through them. Strong leaders don't forget where they started. They remember that leadership begins small and grows when it's guided by fairness, courage, and care. So remember, if you're a leader, then lead. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.